everybody. My name is Sonia Costello. Happy Earth Day. It's April 22nd, 2020. And I wanted to pop on today and lead you in a gentle practice. It'll be a short and sweet practice for anybody. So just taking a moment here, and if you have some props at home that you would like to use. So if you do have a blanket, you can go ahead and grab that. If you have a Mexican blanket or a little bit of a thicker blanket to prop your hips up on, awesome. No worries if you don't need it. And if you happen to have a block or a strap, if you don't have a block, books work really well, or another thick blanket, or maybe even a thick pillow, not a pillow that you're gonna squish into. Could be a throw pillow, or some of you may have couch cushions that could work. And then a strap. So if you don't have a strap, you can grab a belt. A scarf works really well. So just put this video on pause, take a second to grab those few things. Now we're going to begin the practice by sitting. Just sitting up nice and tall. Find an easy seat for you. For some of you, that may be on the knees. And let's take the shoulders up towards the ears, and then roll the shoulder blades together and down the back. This helps create some length as you pull the low belly in, softly closing the eyes, or let the gaze be towards the floor. When you're lifting up through the crown of your head, try to relax the legs. Allow the shoulders to drop down away from the ears. And coming right to your breath, to your life force. Just feeling into the natural rhythm of your breath. The rise and fall of the chest and the belly. Feeling the cool breeze at the tip of the nose with your inhales. And the warmth on your exhales. Slightly part the teeth so you can allow the jaw and the tongue to relax. Check in with the shoulders, make sure they didn't creep up into the ears. And just scanning through the body. Just feeling into any places that may feel tight today, maybe you feel a little constriction. And knowing that that's perfectly normal, there's no judgment here. Just an opportunity for us to check in with our own bodies and see where we're at. And taking this opportunity to be with the breath. And see if you can send the breath into those places that are a little tight and need a little extra love today. To relax. Maybe the hip creases begin to soften. Keeping your awareness on your breath. Our mind loves to wander and flutter about. See if you can let the breath be your distraction. The breath can be your focus. Next inhale, bring the hands in front of your heart. Thumbs at the sternum. pausing here as we bow our head in towards the heart in a moment of gratitude for taking the time out today for ourselves, bringing a little self-care and self-love into our day. And gratitude for Mother Earth and all that she offers us. Bringing the head back up to center. Let the hands drop down to the lap. Blink the eyes open. And welcome to your practice. So we're going to come right on to our hands and knees. So if you do need a little extra padding, you have the blanket. You can always, if you have a yoga mat, you can roll the mat over and let that be a little extra padding underneath the knees. And let's bring the wrists so that they're underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. You can have the toes resting on the earth, or maybe your toes are curled under. So check in what feels best to you. And with an inhale, drop the belly as the gaze and sit bones lift to the sky. Exhale, navel pulls to the spine. Drop the head, round the back. Really push into those hands. Inhale, coming into cow. Let the belly drop. Exhale, navel pulls to the spine. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, navel to the spine. One more time. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, navel to the spine. Come back into tabletop, a neutral spine. If you have the toes curled under, release the toes. You'll bring your big toes together. Walk the knees wide apart and let the hips sink back towards the heels. So we're coming into child's pose. You'll let the head come down to the earth. If you can, let the head rest somewhere, even if that means coming up or letting your head rest on your hands. Let the hips get really heavy. And for some of you, the hips may not touch the heels, and that's perfectly fine. Wherever you are is perfect. No judgment. Just happy to be in your body and having gratitude for what your body can do for you. If you have your head on the hands, walk your hands back out. And then come on up onto the fingertips. Stay in child's pose, even if this is your child's pose. We're going to walk the hands over to the right. Maybe that left hand creeps out a little further out in front so that you're feeling that stretch all along the left side of the body. Maybe even up into the armpit. You could be feeling this all the way down into the left hip. And then come on and walk yourself back to center and over to the other side. Inhale, walk your hands back to center. Let's take a breath here. So take a nice deep inhale. And maybe release the exhale out of your mouth. And while we're here, open and close the mouth. So wiggle the jaw around. Maybe stick your tongue out. This is one of my favorite things to offer while we're in child's pose. Nobody can see you. even if you're at home with friends or family. So just releasing any of that tension you might be holding on to. With your next inhale, come on up to tabletop. So you may need to walk those knees back under the hips. We're going to come into a low lunge. So take that right foot. Now you might need to help it get there. That's great. And bring it between the hands. Check in that right knee is in line with the right ankle. Press into your foot, and with your inhale, bring the hands to the top of your thigh. Just pause here for a moment, lengthen the tailbone, pull the belly in. Perfectly fine to stay right here, or maybe reach the arms up towards the sky. And breathe. Take one more inhale. Maybe you can reach those fingertips a little higher. Exhale, sweep the arms to the earth. Bring your right knee back to meet your left. Left foot comes out in front. Help it get there if you need to. With the inhale, bring the hands to the top of the thigh. Belly pulls in. Decide if this is where you would like to stay, or reach those arms up. And breathe. So coming back to your breath. The breath is the most important part of this practice. The poses will always come, but stay with your breath. Let the breath be your guide. Take another inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Let's bring that left knee back to meet the right. Let the hips sink back to the heels in child's pose. We'll take 2 breaths here. Inhale, come back up into tabletop. We're going to come into downward facing dog. So you'll curl your toes under, walk the hands about 1 hand length out in front of you. Keep the knees bent as you lift the hips towards the sky. Maybe the knees stay bent because you have tight hamstrings, or you begin to straighten the legs. The heels reach towards the earth, but that doesn't mean that they will ever touch the earth. It's perfectly fine that they don't. Pressing into all the finger pads. And if down dog doesn't work for you, or you are not feeling it today, go right back to child's pose. Honor yourself. No judgment. Be where you are at today. From down dog, we'll look forward between the hands. If you're in child's pose, just walk to the front of your mat. From down dog, take a slow journey. See how slow you can go. And as you arrive at the front of the mat, you're in a forward fold. Let the head drop. Let the arms be heavy. Shake the head out, shaking it yes and no. Have your feet about hips width apart. If you have low back issues, you can bring your hands onto your block or books, whatever you're using. You could even come right here at a couch if you are near furniture or a chair. Bend the knees a whole lot. On your inhale, take your time to slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Let the head come up last. Take the shoulders to the ears. And let the shoulder blades roll down the back. Take the arms out by your side and come into Tadasana. So you're staying at the front of your mat. I'm just going to face you so you can see. Root down through the feet. Pull your low belly in. Let the tailbone lengthen towards the earth. Eyes are softly closed or you have a soft gaze. Shoulders relax, heart is lifting. The crown of your head is reaching towards the sky. Just feeling your feet rooting down into the earth and feeling your strength here in mountain pose. You can keep your eyes closed or blink them open. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Take the left hand to your right wrist, and on your exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, come back to center, switch sides, and exhale right. Inhale, come back to center, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lifting halfway up, hands can come to the shins or above the knees. Exhale, fold. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, take the hands to your heart. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Take the left hand to the right wrist. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, come back up. Switch sides. Exhale, right. Inhale, come on back up. Reach the fingers to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands come to your heart. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Left hand takes the right wrist. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, come back up. Switch sides and exhale right. Inhale, come to center. Reach the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Just pause here. Take a full breath. Check in with the shoulders. See if they can relax. Lift through the crown of the head. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold, and step your right foot back. We're going to bring that right knee to the floor. Keep the toes curled under. And inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Breathe. Take your left hand, bring it to your right wrist, take an inhale, and on your exhale, lean over to the left, press into that left foot. If this is too much, you can just keep the arms to the sky. Inhale, come back up, fingertips reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to the earth. Back, lift the knee and step or hop that right foot forward. Lift halfway up on your inhale. Fold on the exhale. Send your left foot back. Left knee to the earth. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Breathe. The right hand to the left wrist. Take an inhale, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, come back up. Reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, bring those hands to the earth. Right knee will go back to meet the left. Your choice. You come to child's pose or downward facing dog. If you've chosen down dog, strong arms, inner thighs reach towards the back of the room. Keep the heels reaching towards the earth and breathe. And if you are in down dog, bring the knees to the mat, come to tabletop. If you're in child's pose, please come up to tabletop. Let's bring the right foot behind you. Stay on the ball of the right foot. Press through the heel. You're looking down, but don't let the head drop. So the crown of the head's reaching towards the front of the room or the front of your mat. With your next inhale, lift the right leg. Lift from the inner thigh. Reach through your heel. Keep that belly pulled in. Take an inhale. Exhale. Pull the knee in towards the nose, rounding the back. Inhale, reach the leg back. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it back. Pause here. Make sure your hips are square. We're going to cross that right leg over the left. So that foot comes to the floor. You're on the ball of the foot. Press into the ball of the foot as you look over the left shoulder, back at the heel. Lift the foot. Bring your leg back towards center. Take another inhale. Exhale, knee to the floor. Take a full breath here. Left leg goes back. Press into the ball of the foot. Reach through the heel. Breathe. Just getting that nice stretch along the back of the leg into the calf. And on your inhale, lift the left leg. Square the hips, breathe. Keep hugging the outer right hip in, so try not to hang out in the right hip. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee in towards the nose. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg goes back. Cross the left leg over the right as you look back at the right heel. Lift the leg, bring the leg back towards center. Reach through the heel, breathe. And left knee comes down next to the right. Sit back on the heels. Bring the hands to the top of the thighs. Close the eyes, sit up nice and tall. Just taking a couple breaths right here. To a seat. Take the legs out in front of you. So if you have that blanket or something you want to sit on. And legs come out. Bring the right foot to the outside of the left knee. Hug the knee in, sit up tall, relax the shoulders. Keep your left leg engaged, toes are to the sky. We're just gonna come into a gentle twist. So you can take the left hand to the left knee, walk that right hand behind you. Lift through the crown of the head. The twist comes from your belly. Breathe. Inhale, come back to center. Take that right leg out in front. And we'll switch sides. So bring the left foot to the outside of the right knee. Hug the knee in, sit up tall. And just coming into a gentle twist to the other side. Right hand to the left knee, left arm behind you. Lift through the crown, stay with your breath. Inhale, come back to center. Take the left leg out in front of you and give your legs a little shake. So let's come on to our backs, and as you make your way onto your back, grab whatever you may be using as a block. And if you're not using anything, that's fine. And grab your strap, scarf, or belt. And let's come to lying on the floor. Let's bring the feet to the floor. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. So even if you don't have a strap, that is totally fine. We're going to take the strap, if you have it, and wrap it around the ball of your foot. And you're gonna reach that leg to the sky. So if you don't have a strap, you can just take the hands and bring the hands behind the thigh. So wherever you are, you're reaching through the right heel. You can keep your left foot on the floor. Breathing. And after about 2 breaths here, you can check out if you want to reach the left leg long. If you choose this option, you're reaching through both heels. Breathe. If you have that left leg long, bring the left foot to the floor. We'll release the strap and then slowly lower the right leg all the way down. And then stretch that left leg long. Pause and feel the difference from side to side. Bring your feet back to the floor. So we'll go to the other side. Left knee hugs in. Take the strap if you have it and reach the leg to the sky. If not, hands are behind the thigh. Breathing right here. See if you want to stretch the right leg long. Staying with your breath. Bring that right foot to the floor. left leg all the way down. Stretch the right leg out in front of you. And just feeling the difference here from side to side. Bring both feet to the floor. Hug the knees in towards your chest and take the knees nice and wide. If you'd like to wrap around and give the low back some love, go for it. We'll bring the feet to the floor. So if you have a block or any books, you're going to grab the prop, feet come to the floor, you lift the hips, and you're placing the block at your sacrum. So that's the triangular bone at the bottom of the spine. It's closer to your booty, not your back. Once you get settled in here, you're going to lift your legs to the sky. If you don't have any prop, that's totally fine. You can stay right here and lift your legs to the sky. If you happen to have any furniture close to you, all you have to do is scoot over next to it, lay on the back, and bring your legs to the couch or the chair or a bench, whatever it is. Wherever you choose, closing the eyes, relax the face, part the teeth, and just breathing here. Have your feet in the air. Slowly lower both feet to the earth. And when your feet hit the earth, pause to breathe there. And if you're on furniture, you can roll over to one side and make your way back onto your mat. If you're still on any prop, go ahead and come off of that prop. Bring your hips to the floor. We'll hug the knees back into the chest. Feet will come to the floor. Take your arms out to shoulder level, so you can check in with the shoulders if it feels better or you're challenged with some space. You can always come into cactus arms, so bend at the elbows. Heel toe your feet to the width of the mat if you're using the mat, or if you're using a yoga mat, or if you are not, you can just have the feet come a little wider than your hips. Keep your feet where they are and let the knees fall over to the right. So we're going to move with the breath here. Bring the knees up with your inhale. Let the knees go to the left on your exhale. Inhale, bring those knees back up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, coming up. Exhale left. Inhale to center. Exhale right. Let's pause here. If it's okay on the neck, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, knees to the left. You can turn the head to the right. If it's not okay on the neck, you can always be looking up at the sky. Inhale, bring those knees back up. Knees hug into the chest one more time. If you like to lift the head up into the knees. Release the head. Release the legs, feet to the floor. Take your legs nice and long. Arms can fall out by your side. Coming into Shavasana, into corpse pose. This is the most important part of the practice. Most important pose of the practice, in my opinion. This is where our body has the opportunity to soak everything up. To allow everything to settle into all the cells in the body. Another opportunity to come back to gratitude and how our body serves us in so many ways. Having appreciation for moving through this practice in whatever way serves you best. Knowing that only you are aware of what feels best in your body. Just honoring where you were today and how perfect and beautiful that was and is. Just allowing the jaw to relax, the tongue relaxes, and let the feet and hands relax. to deepen the breath. Bring movement back in, so wiggle toes and fingers. And just knowing that you are home, so if you want to stay longer, stay longer. Point and flex the feet, make some circles with ankles. So you're just bringing movement back in. Reach the arms behind you. Taking a nice, long, deep stretch. As if you're just waking up to greet this beautiful day. Feet to the floor. You'll roll to your right side. Use the right arm as a pillow and pause here for just a moment. Use your hands to help guide you up into a seat. If you can, keep your eyes closed or just softly gaze at the floor, staying inward. Sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders relax, the crown of your head lifts, hands come in front of the heart. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me today. May you be happy, may you be free, may you find